starting to come back after long, give 7 pretty good innings. How did that part of it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it felt good. Unfortunately, the one pitch to pull kind of came back to bite me there. Trying to go in on him, and we had talked in the dugout, me and Bobby, about maybe it was time to go in on some of these guys. They were really spitting on some good sliders and good fastballs away. And, unfortunately, just made the wrong pitch at the wrong time, and Albert did what Albert does. He did a really good job on that pitch, and unfortunately that one ended up being the difference maker. But it felt good, and thankful Molly let me go back out there for the 7th when I really felt like I still had enough in the tank to do it.
Do you just feel like you have good stuff right now in general?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you have different stuff each and every day. Right now it's more about execution and realizing which pitches are working and trying to make adjustments as hitters make adjustments. Whether in the 5th, 6th, and 7th we used more changeups than we did, really in the first 3 innings. I don't know if I threw one in the first 4 innings, honestly. And Bobby just did a really good job of recognizing, when to throw that pitch and doing a good job mixing speeds with a curveball slider and then executing fastballs when we needed to.
How much conversation was there between you and Molly as far as going back out there in the 7th?
None. Garvin came to ask me how I was feeling. I told him I was feeling good, and they let me go back out there. So, like I said, thankful for that. I feel like those are the innings where I want to be the guy that can go out there and get 7, and even when the pitch counts high, and try to give the bullpen a break. They've been working really hard down there, and be able to finish 7 innings feels good. And unfortunately we just couldn't come up with a couple runs there at the end. But we'll start being on the right side of these games, like I've been saying. We just been kind of running into some pitchers throwing the ball well, and caught a couple tough breaks offensively.
You might have had offensive support, but you had some nice defense. I saw your reaction after that interesting husky to Adrian's play. But I mean, how much does that help when, even though the bats aren't going, you still have the support of the defense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I had a strikeout in the last 3 innings. So all 9 outs were good defensive plays, and the old 5-6-3 went out to first. It was always cool to see AD being heads up like that, and making a great play barehanded and getting rid of it on Kinsler. So Miggy made a couple really nice scoops and a nice play there up the line a little bit. Doge came up with a couple good ones and a couple big double plays when we needed it. So defense did a great job today for sure.
What'd you do to kind of combat the fact you don't know when the first pitch is going to be with the weather?
Probably a little bit more unusual. Played a little bit at Euchre. Watched the extensive, exciting domino tournament. Thankfully, you kind of get a sense of when the rain's going to end and maybe when the time's going to be. And jumped in the hot tub probably just before 4 o'clock and started getting loose again and really you just try to stay loose and stay mentally ready. You can't be mentally ready all 6 hours or you're just going to drain yourself. So take a little bit of time, have a little bit of fun, and then when the time is ready to go, you go.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.